Hello and welcome to a Build With Air bonus stream. I'm Pat Bayer and I'm here to not build a model kit or a Lego set because it's a Tuesday and it's time for me to do something different. And we'll get to that in a second. Before I get into that, I am going to throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the site, the Tier 2 blue emote into chat. If you are currently a subscriber, you can reply with those emotes. If you are not yet a subscriber, you can say hi. You can use other people's emotes. And if you feel like being a lurker, well, you can just go ahead and lurk. That's also okay. We are currently at 20 subscribers. The goal is to get to 40. I shut up about my subscriber count when I hit 40. So if you want to become a subscriber, you can do that right now. Or you do something else. You've got options and it'll be great. Whatever you want to do. Let me see. What can I tell you? PowerWash Simulator 2. I've been loving it. I've been enjoying my time with PowerWash Simulator 2. I'm really excited to get back into it. The plan tonight is to finish the one job I currently have in the game, and then we'll look at some of the jobs I finished since the last time I streamed this game a couple weeks ago. That's right. This won my Patreon poll, and I don't want to say I'm going to be playing PowerWash Simulator every month, but I'm going to play it maybe every month or every other month. I don't know. I just like it a lot. And we are getting towards the end of the year where I'm just like, I've got one game to play this month that's new that came out at the end of October. But I'm probably not going to be buying a lot of video games the rest of the year. So I want to play the stuff that I got. There might be something coming in December that I'm going to get a code for, but I don't know. I should also probably do another demo day, but I don't have any immediate plans to do that. But I should do another demo day. Hey, Lord Crash, it's happy to have you here. Welcome your faces. I've stolen that, and I cannot remember who I've stolen that from, but welcome your faces is a thing that somebody says, and I do like that. And I have stolen it. Let me get PowerWash Simulator up here and loaded. Let me click on one thing first. Okay, let me do that. Because PowerWash Simulator recently had an PowerWash Simulator 2, I should say, recently had an update. And that update was just about the multiplayer, which is good because people do want to play with other people, with their friends and whatever. Streamers definitely want the multiplayer to work. I keep saying multiplier. Multiplayer to work. They want that. They need that. So I respect them for that, and I get it. But I do wish, game feed, I do wish that people would, or that they would also prioritize borderless window mode and fixing that. Because when I hit escape here, I should be able to move my mouse off of the screen to one of my other monitors, and I can't do that. I have to do this. I have to... and then I can click away. I have to control escape, and that works. And I don't like that. And then I have to click over here and click again, and it's fine. But yeah, multiplayer connection issues. They're working on other updates, but they've got other updates. They want to work on those other updates. That's fine. Let me show you what we got here. We got some washers here. That I've got. I don't want to do customization. I hit the wrong thing there. I have bought everything I need for the Swirl Force Surf Ace, which I love. I love the Swirl Force. It's great. I have sold off everything from the light duty Prime Vista, and I have gotten almost everything that I've gotten everything I want for the Prime Vista. Because I have found that I don't particularly like the adjustable nozzle. Your cursor break out of the window during loader screens. Yes, it can break out of the window during that, but that doesn't help me. That does, unfortunately, Lord Crash, this doesn't help with what I'm trying to accomplish. I found that I don't like this one. In fact, what I've discovered is I only want general washers, and I want the soap nozzle. And I want to, when I hit 2, I want to tab back and forth between those two, and I don't want to cycle through the ones I don't use. So that saves me money. I don't have to buy those. The next thing we'll be saving up for is, of course, the Prime Vista 3000. And we'll get that at some point, and that'll be great. And then the Pro after that. God, I hate the look of that. I just hate how it looks. But yeah, I think that looks cool. We don't have the money for that, and it's fine. We'll escape out of there. I'll show you some of the jobs that I have done. Here you can see the many jobs I've done, the vehicles that I have washed, the locations that I have cleaned, the billboard we will check out. You know what? Wait, oh, that's right. I gotta hit F, not E. Let's check the billboard out right now. Wait, you already have a free play in progress. Yes, okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. I forget what that free play was. So there's one bit of equipment that I do want to show off, which is great. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, and also I forgot that I need to move myself. I got to do this. This is my fault. I could have fixed this earlier and I didn't. I got to put me over here because I don't want to cover up the various notes and things. All right, great. So we're just going to climb up here. And then we're going to hit this thing. And then we're going to walk around to the other side, because why not? And then we're going to place this. There. There it is. What? There it is. And then we can go up and down and left and right. And we are on... Yeah, we're moving around. And then if I hit... Well, I don't need to do that. I can hit... Hook that over there. And then do that. I can clean this billboard. That's pretty cool. And I can go down. So I can hit like this and just go like this, like that. And then if you go down all the way, you just fall out of it. Which is kind of shitty, but you can't fall out of it going side to side. So you can just do this, go across, and then finish it off. And then go like this, across, and finish it off. And it's pretty cool. That's pretty alright. This is a new piece, it's a new piece of equipment, and I think it's pretty neat. And you can go all the way up here. And then you can jump off of it too, which is good. That's pretty good. And then you can grab it and move it over to the other side if you want to do that. Oh, you can close the hatch. Get out of here, hatch. I find this a very useful tool. That it's a good bit of business. Oh yeah, and then of course we got over here, yeah, and then good parkour too, indeed. This thing just fucking rules. This thing is great. I love it. All right, that was the free play. Enough of that. Let's go. Let's start washing here, and we're going back to story mode. And we're going to pick up where we left off. This is a job that I have that I do think is important for us to get back to finishing and move on. And maybe at the end of the stream, we'll go and look at some other jobs that I've done since the last time I streamed for folks that have not played this game. So we are here. We're working on the fucking PowerWash simulator, the game, which is very funny. Which is a good little inside joke here. As you can see, there in the distance, there are some things that we washed in 1, which we cannot go to. There is a wall preventing me from getting to them, which is fine. But there are various things that we have cleaned before. This damn thing. And we can't go to them. And if you try too much, it wobbles and it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, there's other stuff that we have done previously. And the cats are here, hanging out. We can't reach our cat. Anyway, I'm going to parkour to the roof, I think. I'm going to go up to the roof. You can parkour to the roof because they do understand the kinds of people that play this game. Well, I did it. Okay, great. So then we hit 3. Let's do no extension. Actually, you know what? Let's switch to the surface ace, and then let's switch to we get on the big head, get the extensions going. Let's just see. I don't know how this is going to work on this surface, but let's see. Oh, it works just fine. Do I need to use this? Could I just use the regular washer? Yes, but there are a lot of places where this isn't helpful, and so I want to use it on places where it does a lot of good work. So I'll use it here. Occasionally on some surfaces it does kind of wobble around it, so I'll probably have to go back and hit it with just the regular one here, or Vista, but I have found in my experience that this floor washer, you can move faster than you would be able to with the regular, to clean, you clean the same amount, but you can do it faster. So that is very helpful. But on like surfaces where it moves, where it could bend, it's not the best. But you can get a good little walk with this, which is great. We'll just do that. Just do some of this roof section here. And that's that roof section there. And then it's like, well, what part of this roof section haven't I cleaned yet? And it's probably the overhang. It's probably the overhang I haven't done yet. So we could drop down here and then say, yes, it's most likely that. So then we'll switch. Oh, no, I want to do that. I want to switch to the Vista. And then throw some extensions on, switch that side, and then is that doing it? It's not doing it well enough. So then we switch to orange or yellow. I said orange, but that's yellow. And this is considered, oh, that's roof frill. So most likely I just want to hit the top part of this here. And we did it. We finished that roof section. So now we can switch back to Surface Pro. And we made it. Great. And now we can just continue to do this. And that's the thing. We're just going to hit this here first. Can move pretty quick on it. Just doing this edge of the roof there. And then we'll have to get a little bit of cleanup on the outside later, as I said, which is fine. We'll do that. Oops. And we fell. So instead of parkouring, we'll probably just pick this up and put a ladder up to the top here and climb a ladder, which is fucking boring, but I don't want to walk all the way back there just to parkour back up when I can just do this. So, and we'll just do that. Obviously parkouring is the best way to do any of this. Kevin, do you know? Cycle my water. That's ugh. There's some plot going on. I haven't been paying much attention because you can't really review text and group text right now. I am unbelievably surprised. Look, if there's one thing I'm surprised about, this game obviously didn't have early access where the previous game did. But I can't believe that you can't scroll through texts. That is wild that they did not include that. That feels like an unbelievable oversight. Kevin thought this booth wasted a ton of water. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, I imagine that's what they thought. All right, so let's. We did this section here. Let's jump down here and let's go back to. I need to do this. Jump back to Vista, and then we're just gonna go along here. And we finished. Great. All right, so now we can jump back to this. You know what we could do is we could just. Oh, it's going to be... We just hit the tops of all of this here. We just hit all this here. Just hit some bubbles. Just kind of doing along here. We just do that, and then that should theoretically mean that when we go to the roof, we'll finish it off. Because I'm doing this part here. I'm just saving myself a little work while I'm on the ground, and then I don't have to keep jumping down to finish this off. Will this help? Who knows? It might. All right, then we'll switch back to this, and let's parkour our way back up there. But yeah, it feels like a major oversight that you can't scroll through these texts, and they didn't think that people would want to do that. And if you can do it, I haven't noticed where that is. So my apologies if I'm giving the wrong information. I'm learning as I play. Like, so I thought that the soaper, obviously you don't buy cartridges for the soap anymore, which rules. That is a unbelievably great quality of life change, that you don't have to buy cartridges and you don't run out. I thought that there was like a cooldown, but it's not a cooldown. There is a finite amount of soap that you can have on at any one time, and so when you go and use the soaper, if I switch to that. Oh no, not the head there. There we go. And then if I switch this, there is, which you can't see unfortunately, there is a little thing that ticks up, and that is the amount of soap that can be there at any one given time, and you could run out of available soap, and then you have to switch to a sprayer and use that and get rid of the soap. And then you can put more soap down. And I didn't understand that for a while there. I was like, oh, it's a cooldown. It's not a cooldown. So that's good to know. All right, I think we got one more section here, but we'll go back to this. Clean all this up here. I think I got to put the bigger head on there. Then, yeah. Clean all this up. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, I find this to be a good for anything where you're like looking down. This is pretty good. Obviously, it's not perfect because of the fact that it's not flat. Flat surface will obviously be easier to clean with this than a curved one, but it still works way faster, I think, than a hose, and it doesn't miss anything. You can really speed through a section like this. There we go. We finished that off. Okay, so now we've done all of that. We could do this. We can just kind of walk, although it doesn't love this. So it's probably better. Whoops, not that. It's probably better to just switch over to this. Oops. And hit like this here, and then just go and walk it. Or we could do this and just wiggle with it. I was oh, I can't remember what streamer. I was in the chat for a streamer who was talking about this game and how people weren't using C and were doing this and how it sucked. And it's like, no, you have to hit the C button. You have to hit the C button. What are we doing here? And I was like, yes, preach. They got it. Maybe was it Saba? I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody. And they were talking about how like you gotta use this button. You can't not use it. You got to. It's crazy to not do it. You've got to use this look. That way you can waggle and it's not visually distressing to people. We'll get all those again in a second. I just want to get through here. My mouse isn't even that good and I can do this pretty well. My mouse is fine. It's just this surface doesn't necessarily love the waggle. If you weren't there when he recorded it, I recommend checking out Jeff Gerson's podcast that went up today, where we learned about his daughter playing this game and recognizing that she's played it on mouse and keyboard and she prefers to play it with mouse and keyboard than using the controller. which I understand. I have never played this game with a controller. I don't think I would want to. I mean, I guess I would if I had to, but I would prefer not to, so. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Alright, we cleaned all of that. Oh, we didn't clean this one. Did we clean that one? Roof lights are clean. Okay, great. Let's clean all these roof lights. And by cleaning all these roof lights, we will also... oh, there it is. There's the junk. By cleaning all these roof lights, we will also finish cleaning this, the roof lights trim. There it is, yeah. And we cleaned that one. Great. And this one's already cleaned, right? No, it's not. Oh, that is, okay. Clean this there. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got these to do here. I definitely want to get all the roof done because when I'm at the end and I'm looking at like what I haven't cleaned yet, I don't want the roof to be on the list. Like anything on the roof to be on the list. I don't want to come back up here if I don't have to. All right, great. We did all that. I guess we can do this here. Yeah, whoops, we fell. Just straight up fell from the roof. We'll come over here. Let's add an extension to this. That'll cut through some of this dirt a little faster here. And we'll get a little closer. Oh, we're getting some chats. I have to bleach the jazzle out of it every third Sunday. I see. I previously attributed the noxious smell to Fumer power station. No, dude. I shall amend my online reviews of their premises. I cleaned all the flagpole up. Okay. We'll. The nice thing about this roof is what kind of name is Pictote? I don't know. We're climbing up here. God, the triple sprayer would cut through this so fast. I miss our triple sprayer. I miss it so much. It is the attachment that I miss the most from the first game. Of course, you had to really spray a lot of stuff before you got it, and then... But it was excellent throughout all the DLC, except for the DLC, or the extra stuff that they put in the game that did not use it. Which was rude. Goddamn gnome fountain. Hate that gnome fountain. It's the worst thing in... I honestly think it is the worst thing in PowerWash Simulator. I don't think I can think of any job that I liked less than that. I should say that the mansion that you have to clean through the fence, that was annoying. Like that became an annoying job. It like took longer than it should have because of the getting around all the fence pieces and stuff. So I didn't love that. But I definitely think that the worst job in this in the first game was that. I just really did not enjoy it. The laces on the children's theater shoe house were annoying to clean around, and I guess I didn't love anytime you had to be in kind of like the dark and clean above you. I didn't love those sections, but I don't have a lot of complaints about the first game as far as stages, you know, being bad or anything. I liked most stages. Cleaning all this stuff. I can actually, well, no, I can go back to this here. Seeing that like that. Yeah. All right. Okay. We got this here to do. And then we'll be... I would say the egg-covered Jefferson Mansion was the worst where you have available at the point in the campaign. Yes! Yes, the mansion was frustrating, not just because of how to clean it, but also, yes, because of the equipment, that it took a long time, or you had to use money that you were trying to save for new equipment, and instead you had to use it on cleaners, all-purpose cleaner or whatever. Yeah, I would say that was not fun. Not a fun build. But there weren't too many things I didn't like. It was just stuff that was fiddly, you know, like the Ferris wheel, where you had to run the wheel and stand underneath the various things to clean them, and that song was loud and annoying. I always want to say shitty, but I think for that one, eventually I just muted the game because I hated that music. All right, we've done all of that. The only thing we can do up here that we haven't done yet is we can do the top stuff of this, and I'll probably just switch to this here and clean a bunch of this from up top, knowing that we can get lower angles, and we might have to come back up here to get more of this, but we can do some of it from up here. We'll do some of this from up here, and then we'll go low and do the rest of it. We'll get on a ladder or something. We can at least do some of this right here. Actually, I guess we can... Well, we'll do this here, and then we can parkour onto it to do more. I like those toys on the ring move a bit. Yes, there is some movement of stuff. Because this is a whole thing where it's like, you know, this is the PowerWash game. There are things that you can interact with on this stage that I think are pretty neat. We'll get to some more of that eventually. Just kind of wash it from the top here. And while we're here, we might as well do some of this. Right, we're already here. Get a little money going. You know, we're saving up for the next sprayer, so might as well get a little work done while we're here. Get a little cash. We're gonna have to probably finish this job before we have the cash for the next thing. Although we could sell some extensions and stuff, but I'll try not to do that until I've got everything we need. But it is nice that you can sell stuff that you don't want to use. I think that's helpful. Go ahead, tab. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we haven't clicked on this yet. All right, well let's fall down. We fell down. I have cleaned some stuff in here. These cats make noise when you hit them, which is very good. We love that. Oh, this cat target I haven't cleaned all of. Let me get behind it. Oops. There it is. I cleaned all of that. This cat target, I still got to clean some. Now I cleaned all of that. This cat target, I still got to clean some. Clean that. What about this one? I have not finished this cat target yet. There I have now. Cat targets are fun. All the targets do have a little bit of interactivity when you hit them, which is fun. Like this thing opens, that's just cool. Love that. Love that for us. I do not like how all these prizes are covered in muck. I hate that for everybody. That's bad news. Just get low here because I haven't... Oh yeah. There we go. Clean that up. That's creepy. That's a creepy thing. I like it, though. It's creepy, though. Clean all this up. and we'll find out what else we need to clean when we're done there. This is going to be a lot of tonight's stream is this job, because there's still plenty left to do on this job. Okay, finish that. Look, do I like that a bunch of this job is other jobs that we have done? Of course I fucking do. I love that. I love that for us. That this is just like cool jobs in PowerWash Simulator 1. Like, that rules. It's absolutely incredible. It's such a great, fun choice. Very unexpected. That this would be a thing. Is like, clean some stuff you cleaned, but in amusement park ride form. Or amusement park, element form. That's just cool and weird. It's a cool, weird idea. It's a great way to reuse, miniaturize some assets to use them again. It's good and strange. I like that. And then you got a fucking active volcano coming out. That's cool too. It's good. Weird. Comes back down, so you gotta clean it again. Clean that. You jump on this. Get on this plane? No, not yet. There. There we go. Parkour. Cool. Now we can get the plane that had the gun on it, which was a weird thing from the first game. Very weird thing from the first. And this jet that had a gun. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of the thing. Also Sasquatch. Because why not? This pole. Really washing these cats. I think it'd be weird if you picked up this game and you hadn't played the first one, but you just it's on Game Pass, so you're like, oh, I'll check this out. I never played the first game, and you're like, what? These are weird specific things to be in this. You didn't know that it was part of a whole fucking thing. Whoop. All right. I think we got all the jet done. Yeah, okay. UFO. Oh, that's right. That moves the UFO. I forgot. Kind of annoying. You're not gonna play nice? Okay, what about you? Will you play nice? There. That really didn't do what I wanted to do. There it goes. That'll help. There we go. There we go. Got that cleaned. No real rhyme or reason here, folks. I'm just kind of cleaning whatever in whatever order. Figure it all out as we go. Feel like I can do the back of these trees here. Then I'll do more of the trees later. But I'm already up here, so I might as well clean this area. You're in my way. Bigfoot. Alright, and when in doubt, just walk this around. Oh. Do. It's just such a fucking chill game. Goddamn. So good. So worth it. A good time. Getting some stuff washed. Alright, that's most of the target platform, I bet. I bet there's something on the front of this that I gotta... Okay, is that part of the... No, that's the wall. No, that's target platform wall. Oh, is that part of the target platform? Okay. No, that's just the underside. Okay. Now that's done. Great. I did it up there. Got all that done. And then I could do back here if I wanted to. I guess I should finish this thing. Clean it from down here. The old ancient statue. Oh, okay. Got the ancient statue cleaned. Clean some of these rocks here. Yeah, it's cleaning up well. Looking good. What should I do next? You know, we're just working in here. We're 56% of the job done here. So that's good. Getting things done, making it happen. Guess I can clean this stuff up here. A lot of muck. There we go. So there, and then swap over. Clean off all the soap. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna drink a little water myself. I guess we could just do these big walls at some point. Probably a good idea. Kind of go like that. I guess we could try this. That eats up through a lot of the muck here. Not great this low, so we'll do it like this. And then I'll go in with the regular sprayer and get it later, but... yeah, this does go through the gunk pretty fast. We gotta just go like that. Hose down what we can here. We'll put on a... yeah, we'll do that. Spray some animals. Guess we could always just do this too. Probably help some. Kevin sucks. Very clear that Kevin sucks. We're all doing our best, but yeah, Kevin sucks there, so I'm not really even reading it. I know people worked hard on this dialogue, but a lot of the chats I'm just like, okay. Sometimes it's lore building and sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I'm all right. The rope down there. Probably gonna have to... okay, like that. Oh, there, I got the wall done. I might have to get over some of these to get all the gunk off of it. Oh, I got that one done. Okay. One more. Oh, two more. There we go. Got all those done. That's good. And we got this whole wall done. Nice. Yeah, let's do this again. Get as much of this done this way as we can. And just clean it up later. If a new job unlocks while we're doing this one, we might check out that new job just for some, you know, just a little differences, so I'm not just doing this one job the entire stream. And again, towards the end of the stream, we will go and check out some of the other jobs that I've been doing as well, or some of the ones I've completed. We'll get into that as well, but, you know, yeah, if I unlock a new job, I'll go check it out. This game remains a good podcast game. I did play it a little bit today while some stuff I was getting some stuff done. But yeah, this is just great to just kind of play while other stuff is going on, get caught up on a few things here and there. It's just nice. It's a nice way to get caught up on some other things and just kind of chill out, relax. I know for some people this game is stressful. I think they kind of fundamentally changed some stuff around in the first game of like percentages until you got a section clean. And once they did that, it made this game a lot more fun for me personally. But I understand where for some people this game is still a frustrating experience. I understand it. I don't necessarily agree with it. Personally, I don't have the same personal experience, but I understand where people are coming from with that. About this actually being, oh, actually, this is stressful and I don't like it. Like, I get it. It's not my lived experience, but I do get it. I'll finish that, great. Do some of this roof frills now. While we're here, might as well. All right, we got this curtain to do, and we'll switch back to this. So I like doing it this way. Oh, I was like, no, can't really do that there. Okay, so I think I've hit the extent of that. So now we'll just go and switch back to this here. Clean some of these animals here. All right, just kind of get clean like that, and then get rid of all that gunk. Realize there's probably, yeah, there's stuff on this curtain right here. And the rest of the curtain that's dirty is probably around these animals. Kind of get that there. There we go. Got that done. Got this plushie needs more time. More attention here. Alright, I got one more. Oh, there we go. I got all the plushies done. That's nice. That makes me feel good. And these plushies cleaned. Alright, so I will have to do all that. I have to do all this here. But I can do this here. This. Hell yeah. Definitely how you'd wash plushies. Indeed, there's no other way to wash plushies than hitting it with just an insane amount of water and then never thinking about it again. There's just no other way. I couldn't imagine cleaning it any other way. There we go. All right, we did all that. That's good. 74% of this job is done. Cool. Guess we can do some walls, I guess. Good noises. All right, finish that. Might as well do this here while we're already right there. Oops. Yeah, I don't like, I generally don't like cleaning stuff like this where it's dark and therefore it's going to be annoying. I want to do this. There we go. I don't love that myself. Yeah. Also, there does not appear to be a way to turn off these machines, which would maybe be nice, you know? So I'm just going to hit these constantly as I'm trying to clean. I don't love that, but I understand it's a element of the stage, so. But it's not my favorite element of this. There we go, got that done, okay. Yeah, see, like that. Like, I don't want to hit that cat, but I gotta hit that cat. Oh, I want to do this here. Occasionally, you'll see me here where I am trying to switch attachments, and instead I switch between devices. And I don't love that, but it is a thing that I do. I don't love that I do that, but I do it. Yep, I'm just going to hit these, keep hitting these cats as I'm cleaning this backdrop here. Okay, got that done. Oh, I did these stairs already, okay. I have to clean the rest of that post when I get up there, I guess. So I guess I should get back up there. Parkour. Hell yeah. Post cleaning. Hell yeah. Might as well just spray all this here. I've used, I think, in the time since I've had PowerWash Simulator 2, I've used the soap more than I did the entire time I had Simulator 1, because it just wasn't convenient. Even when they made the change in early access to, to limit how many you could buy per stage. It's just, I just never used them. I just didn't find them useful because of how expensive they were. But now I use them more. These trees have depth, which is fun, but that does make it a little harder to clean. I should just do this. Clean this post. Hell yeah. This goddamn Sasquatch keeps fucking with me. Trying to do stuff, and it just wants to keep hitting me. Needs to fucking calm down, relax. Chill the fuck out. Hell yeah. Wall's clean. I can do this part here. Gotta do the walls. More stuffed animals that are just gunked up. That part there. The rest of the ceiling. Got a lot left to do. 82% of this job is done, but there's still a lot left. I can do this here without having to be on a ladder. That's kind of good. Oh, now I'm down. What can I do by just going like this? Oh yeah, I can do up here. Clean the outside of this thing. Oh yeah, alright. If I get this close, I can use the hose, or the soap, so that's good. Guess I can move this there. Underneath here. Oh, great. I got both those done. Good. Oh, this rope wasn't done. Good to know. Got that done. there. Up over here. Clean this post some. Nice. Back here. I guess I should finish these. There we go. %85% done with this job. Nice. Oh, I'm stuck on a thing. Alright, what part of this roof frills isn't done? Oh, it's this here? No, that's a different roof frills. Where's the roof frills that I haven't... Oh, there it is. That's what it was. There was a... Like, oh, the thing that was dirty was the thing that I need to clean still. That makes sense. I probably wouldn't be a good power washer, as I think I've said before, because I wouldn't stick to the same. I wouldn't like. I'm just moving around a lot because I get bored of one thing and then I move on to another place and clean there, and that doesn't make for a good power washer. I know that. I should be systematic with my cleaning because I got to move on to the next job instead of just taking all my time with the same job, but I don't want to do that. I want to move around and do a bunch of different other stuff. Go where my interests take me, so I don't get bored. Pick what I'm going to clean next. Maybe we'll finish this wall off. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe getting all the stuffed animals done would be good. All the plushies done. That might be nice to do. 90% of this job has been completed. I think we're going to have to 100% this job before we move on to a new job, which is fine. I don't mind finishing this thing off. It's been a fun build. Can I put you anywhere near here? Will you Do you like any of this? Well, you liked something there. There you go. Oh, I can put you right there, which is a bad place to be. This does not help me at all, I don't think. But okay. Yeah, that did not really help me. But I can get up here. Oh. Nope. Yep, there we go. Whoop, nope. Alright, we'll do it this way. I know I can get up here. And then when this is gone, or I can... Whoop, come on. Whoop, 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 oh no. Whoop. There, whoop, damn it. We'll try this way. Nope. Hey, Lashbrook, welcome, welcome. I'm mainly working on this job today. I'm trying to get over here, and then, yeah, then I can do this. I can kind of clean over in here. Great. Alright, I just gotta do the shelf here. Got that shelf done. Can I get this other shelf done here? No, not from this spot, but I can do a lot of this. Just cleaning a big section of a wall. Nothing too exciting about this, but it does need to get done. We do have to get it done, so we might as well just hit a cat occasionally for no reason. Inadvertent. Alright, got most of this gallery wall that I can reach from here, I think. Oh, there we go. Got that done. Okay, that's good. Still need to do this shelf. This shelf is done. I can see where I need to go, at least. See if I can get that done here. Is there a lower? Do I have to get the lower? No, I did most of that. Okay. Here. There we go. I got that done. I could try to get this pole done too while I'm here. Post. Did the post. Okay. All right. So maybe I can get this cleaned up here. The caterpillar plushie. Which I think is, that might be the last oh no, these plushies, okay. I was like, that might be the last plushie, and I was wrong. I'm gonna sit up a little bit. There, pardon me. Oh, you can see my cable in here, that's not good. Let me, hold on. Here. Let's make me a little bigger, and move me like that. Great. Excellent. Now you can't see that cable. We'll put this down there so you don't see the end of my microphone, which is weird. And there we go. We'll drink a little water and we'll get back to business. Back to business. Yeah, I didn't think this job was going to be... Oh yeah, we're at 93%. Now it's like pointing at things for us to clean, which is cool. The target. Great noises. Yeah, now it's just like, hey, this is the thing you haven't cleaned yet. Could you clean this? It's like, yeah, I know. I will. I'll get there. I'll do it. Relax. It is nice because sometimes you just don't know that you didn't finish cleaning a thing. Like, I thought I was done with this statue, but apparently the back of the target hadn't been fully cleaned, so I'd fucked up. Oh, great. We did the caterpillar. Now we just have to do all these things. Let's see if I can use climb here. Close that off while I'm here. There we go. All right, now I can clean from over here. Just hit all this gunk with some water. Try to get this cleaned. Go. Goddamn gnome fairies. I don't like looking at this. I don't like looking at the gnome fairy. John just subbed with Prime. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. Get the old applause there. Thank you for John. Appreciate you. And then I'm going to do this so that I can tab out because the game does not, borderless window does not work. They fixed, apparently they improved the multiplayer, but they have not gotten this out here. Happy to chill out, mostly AFK. No problem. I'm going to be here another 40 minutes or so doing this thing. You're more than welcome to hang out. Thank you for using your Prime Gaming token on little old me, and enjoy the fun vibes and the various dings of accomplishment as I complete tasks and earn my dings like that. Is this cleaned here? No. This shelf isn't clean. The other shelf isn't clean yet either. Okay. Oh, this thing's also not clean. There we go. Got you though. Okay, that's cleaned. Oops, wrong button. Got that section done, that's good. Oh, I hadn't done any of this shelf, the bottom part of the shelf at all. There we go, I got that shelf done, not about you. That's not enough. What about this? That's also not enough. What about over here? Not enough. What about I climb here? Over here? Nope. There we go. There, I can see it. That's good. Okay. And then also there's some stuff on this pole here that I can hit. There we go. Post, I should say. All right. We're getting there. We're making it happen. We don't have a lot left to do here. Probably get up here and do this up here. Kind of do this like this. Just clean. You know, power wash. The thing that we're here ostensibly to do. Get some power washing done. Oh, Sasquatch is messing with me. Trying to prevent me to do my job. Let's do that. Oops, I fell. That's annoying. Can I get back in there like that? No, that's not good. Alright, so we'll put you there. Where's the step ladder? There's a step ladder around here somewhere. There it is. Doop doo 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 doo. I just feel like I'm going to fall out of here more often than I'm not. So we'll put it there. Parkour. Luckily, this muck is very easy to notice. Not hard to miss this muck. 98% done on this job, so that's great. We love to see that. So I'll just get what I can easily from standing over in this area and then move myself to other places to try to get the rest of it. Or I can use the extensions, whatever I want to do. I can do the long extension and then just kind of do it like that, which works. Not ideal, but it works. It's good for getting the big chunks of this done here. Getting some lights. Oh, we got that frame done. That's good. This goddamn Sasquatch keeps getting in my fucking way. Needs to relax. I'm doing stuff over here. Alright, I guess we can just get out of here. This area. Oh, come on. There we go. Do it like this. Oh, we got that done. Got that done. Alright, we are now down to a list. There's one water gun that I haven't fully... Or, the water guns aren't fully clean. Can I do it from over here? Kind of. Well, we'll get those water guns done. We got one inner ceiling and a signed lights. So what to find that? No means no, Sasquatch. Indeed, Lord Crashington. Okay. One of these inner ceilings is still not done. It's this inner ceiling. So we can go and hit that. Alright, all the inner ceilings are done. So we have a sign light and the water guns. So we can now see that, oh yes, these water guns are not clean. We'll even do this sprayer here, and we'll get low, and we'll try to clean all these water guns that we haven't cleaned. Okay, we've got that water gun done. What about this one? And I got this water gun left to do here. Okay, now all we have is a sign light. It is that light there. It's not cleaned. Oh yeah, I can see it. So we'll do the long extension here. There we go. We finished the job, and now we can start a new job. All right. So we hit escape, and you can watch the speed wash here. PowerWash Simulator amusement park ride. Or game, I should say. Not ride. It's not a ride, it's a game. Anyway, going there. All right. We'll continue here. We got money, so we can go to the store and see about how much is... okay, so we have $1,000, which is not enough money to get the Prime Vista 3000, which is $5,000. So we do want that eventually, but we can't have that yet. And it's okay. But someday we'll get that. We'll have that money. We could buy equipment for it, but we might as well buy the washer before we do that. And we're not going to make a lot of money selling our extensions for anything that we have. So for these extensions, you know. We're not getting to a $5,000 by selling these off. So we'll stick with what we have now. And we'll go and we'll check out this new job. Is a gas station. Let's check out this gas station. We'll start the job. Okay. So we'll just kind of take a look at what we got here. We got the ladder, got various ladder things here. Does this open up? No, this doesn't open up. It's just the garage door. Chair. So far, this is just opening time. Always. No. Not true. Got this here. Got to clean that up. Oh, we got a little... got a soccer ball. Okay, little tool area here. And let's see, can I wash? Hell yeah. That rules. And we don't have to clean this stuff. Okay, but there is our cat. We can pet Squeak. What's up, Squeak? And why don't we get a ladder and get on the roof? Oh, and we can clean this too? That's nice. Just see what's going on up here. It's a roof. There's a... yeah, okay. That's where... I don't like the steps to this thing here. Do we think that this is a Fallout reference? It might be to something else, but this feels like a... I don't know. First, we're gonna put you over there. This feels like a Fallout reference. Maybe I'm reading into things here, but I don't know. A radio and a couple items on the roof. Feels kind of like a Fallout reference to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into things that aren't, you know. This is a clearly reference to something else, and I'm being crazy. I don't know. If there were bottle caps, maybe, instead of playing cards, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's fair. All right, let's see here. Get the floor washer going. Long extension. Let's just clean the floors real fast here. And by floor, I do mean roof. The canopy roof. Let's clean the canopy roof nice and fast. Because this thing does work wonders on any flat surface that you're standing on top of. Are you going to do the whole thing over? Doors, walls, and those fiddly bits out front? Even the roof? Only I ain't been up there for quite some time, but our boy Marvin practically lives up there, so who knows what you'll find. Okay, so that's Marvin's hangout spot. Marvin is the person that was chilling up there, doing their thing. But yes, I am cleaning everything, including the roof. All right, so yeah. If you get too close to an edge, this happens. They've lost so much business, the worker hangs out on the roof instead of inside the store, yeah. Whoop. So yeah, if you get too close to a corner, then it starts doing this, which is fine. But I'll just get that with the regular washer. I'm okay with that. So this is the farthest I can go with that, which is fine. Because like I said, this is still just fucking fast and great. I don't mind having to just get all this clean and then go and clean up a little bit here and there with the washer. I think it's totally fine to do it this way. And we'll go here. And then, when in doubt, we will swap. And we'll go with this. And then we'll just clean here. Clean all this up. And the canopy roof is done. And then we can do this here and do the canopy trim. We can do this. Just walk it. I'm going to do the top of this thing because it'll be annoying to me when I can't reach it from the floor, from the ground. We'll get that done too. Awesome. Then we can do this. Clean this part of the wall. While we're here, this might be annoying to clean from the ground, so we can do it here. I bet it will be annoying to clean from the floor here. Oh yeah, then we can get low. Except we're gonna have to hose that part down. Clean it like that. But yeah, we can find out the spots that are annoying and get those. Hell yeah. Alright, and then... Oh, some real gunk here. Graffiti or something. Yeah, this job might be easier if I had a more powerful sprayer, but I don't have the funds for that. So instead, we'll just do then we'll go make sure we're on the heavy one there. You know what? Actually, we should probably do a smaller one just because there's not a lot of room in here. We'll just do that, nice and easy. And then... Yes, Lord Crashington, but I do not have anything else to sell. I would have to sell the stuff I'm currently using in order to get a better washer. I do not have enough money, but even if I sold stuff, I do not have enough money to buy a better washer. Which is okay. But yeah, I do not, because currently I have $1,000 and I need $5,000 for the washer that I want. Time to hawk the van. No. But yeah, I got the urban because you can't sell that. So I have none of, yeah. And I'm not going to sell the swivel for Surf Ace because that rules. And yeah. So this is my current washer I'm using. And if I sold this stuff, it would not equal $5,000. So yes, I must earn more money, and then I can buy the thing that I want, which is a better. But then you also, I don't just need $5,000. I also need money for attachments. You know what I mean? So it's a vicious cycle. A slave to capitalism, indeed. All right, so now I can go to the big head here because I got through that tiny section. Oh, I got that done, nice. And now I can just do this here. Get through this section here. Clean a bunch of this up. I threw that gnome all the way down. I guess we can clean up this blanket, the roof blanket. Get that looking nice. Yeah, get a ding. It's been a little while. We haven't been hearing our dings. Gotta get some dings going. I'm doing these wide areas here, so not getting the results that I crave. Oh, Lou has something to say. You wouldn't believe the things we see coming along here now that they opened the interstate. Okay. Anyone sneaking in and out of town comes this way, but so too do the missing trucks now. The mining trucks, I say. You should see the size of the mining trucks. Oh, okay. There are mining trucks, huh? All right. I wonder if we'll clean a mining truck. Perhaps we will. We'll find out. Eventually. At least I will. All right. Hose this down here. Do. All right. Clean that up. And then if I switch to this, I will be able to finish the gas station roof by just doing along the floor here. And then along the floor here. Whoop. Oh, no, that's a trim. That's the sign wall. Okay. Gas station roof. What other parts of the roof have I not cleaned? Because that's not part of the roof. Oh, there's some stuff here I can get. This might be... Because that's not part of the garage roof. That's the garage roof. There we go. That did it. I did it. That's a big chunk. We're at 11% now. That's good. I guess I can do this while I'm here. I'm gonna have to... What was that all there? Close this all off here. I read somewhere where people were talking about, like, they wish that there was more things to do in this game, and I can't agree with that. I just don't understand. Like, I understand if you were like, oh, there's games where you do a lot of different kinds of cleaning, right? Like, and looking forward to that. But the game is called PowerWash Simulator. And so, like, I don't know. I don't want to do too much other stuff other than power wash things. I kind of just want to do that. And it's very good at that. So I don't know. Maybe it should have other... maybe there should be vehicles the vehicles that you're cleaning you can drive around, or I don't know. You can destroy walls instead of cleaning them. I don't know. At some point, I think it loses the stuff that it's good at by kind of doing that. So I'm okay with it just being a game about power washing. Simulating the power washing and having like a weird story, like a narrative which it continues to be an odd choice that I enjoy, but I don't know. All right, we finished that. The trim is not done. Let's see. We'll see where else the trim needs cleaning. Is it on this side? Okay, yeah. All right, there is some trim that I could hit. I can see. I'm like looking for a big patch though that's really off about this. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there it is. That's probably one of the parts. That wasn't the whole thing though. I'm like looking for... oh, there it goes. There it was. That's what I needed. Great. We did that. All right, so we did all that. We can hit the... this. Might as well just hit the top of this while we're here. We can do that. Top of this too. While we're here. Figure we can just hit this and not have to worry about it later. But yeah, I just want this to be a game that's fun to clean stuff and gives interesting things to clean. And the fact that it has a like story to it is a nice bonus. And callbacks to the first game, that's nice. I like that. But, you know, I don't know. All right. Yeah, it's about all the trim we can do until we start doing this, and then we can finish off that trim. We might as well just... walk and talk here. And we can move the ladder there, because we already kind of cleaned that spot. So it's not in our way. Before we finish up, because we're not done yet, but we're, you know, we've got less time on the stream than more time, you know what I mean? We will clean that, this sign up here. Let's do that now, actually. There we go, we did it. I wanted to get the cow horns cleaned. You understand. You get me. Go up here, and then switch back to this thing. This is my favorite thing in PowerWash Simulator 2. There have some of the, like, there are quality of life things about this game that I appreciate. The ladders on the scaffolding. So if you just want to get to the top of the scaffolding, you can just climb the ladder on the side. That is quality of life that I really appreciate. The kind of pneumatic one version of that I think is cool. But this is unbelievably great. I love this thing so much. This is totally worth, you know, paying money for it in game currency to get it, because it just works so well. It's so nice having this thing. It just really eats through all the gunk for any, like, flat surface. It's great. Needs a triangle head option for those edges, though. Yes. If the expensive thing wasn't just a larger one, it was the ability to get into corners and stuff, that would be pretty rad. I'm not going to lie to you. I would agree, Lashbrook, that would be nice. It does not have that, and it is a bit missing that kind of component. You're right. You're not wrong. Alright, I'm not going to get this wall done, but we can make it easier for future Pat. Getting some of this cleaned here. We'll get this air conditioning unit cleaned up. Gotta switch I use soap so much more often than I did in the previous game. It's ridiculous. This is another quality. Like I said, the quality of life stuff. There is some quality of life here. There are some improvements to the previous game that are just ridiculous. This is obviously one of them. It just makes life so much easier. Is that cleaned? Yeah. Alright, we'll finish that. But yeah, I just use soap so much more than I did previously. It is a game changer. It just whips ass. Alright. Alright, I did everything I can do up here. I did all that. Yeah, alright. We can do this. The ice machine. What's that? It's not an ice machine, it's just a place where ice is kept. Doesn't make ice. But whatever. It's fine. They can be wrong. I haven't seen any, like, text that would let me know that these folks are not American. The first game certainly had that. I have not come across that yet. I wonder if they had it Americanized, like localized or whatever. But I remember the first game, there were a few times where you'd be like, oh, I forgot these folks are British. And I'm saying even before they had the Wallace and Gromit DLC that lets you know that these motherfuckers were British. We call that a freezer, so Lysandus. Yes, this is the ice freezer or the ice chest, depending on where you are in the country. You might call this an ice chest or an ice cooler. But you wouldn't call this an ice machine. So that's the first. I think this is the first naming convention that I'm like, oh yeah, these folks are British. That's their fucking deal. You know, and I'm not saying that every employee of this company is from the UK. I'm sure they have people that are not. But the first game certainly had plenty of, like, okay to them. Tool storage floor. Okay, got that done. There we go, got that done too. Let's see, anything else? I can do these. I can get these boxes done here. You're saying a developer that names a city Muckington is British? I'm shocked. I know. Yes. And Muckingham. You know, yeah. Dice, huh? All right. Playing a little dice. Barrel cup. Yeah, well. Buckerton, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, of all the things to have, like, having Wallace and Gromit DLC. Oh, we got a new job available. I mean, let's go. We're not going to get that far at it, but let's go check out this new job. We might as well. Again, we're not really going to get into too much, but let's go to the bandstand. Yes, indeed. Deputy Warren Indy Clemson's already gone at it with a mop and bucket, but the removal of such profound dirt deposits requires a grit they have yet to fully develop. This is the one time I can say with certainty that what we need is someone with your diligence and hydraulic finesse. Hell yeah. Finally, somebody that gets it. They're picking up what I've been putting down, which is lots and lots of water. All right, we got our standard things here. Step ladder's been pretty okay. We got to do some ground stuff. This seems, I mean, like, obviously there's a lot of grime on here, but this seems like a pretty easy job. I'm not super worried about this one. Let's put the cat. What's up, Ulysses? Hell yeah. And then, yeah, we'll do this for a little bit here. We'll get the big head there, and then all of the extensions, and then we'll just kind of clean some ground here. This is going to be very good for this job. You really clean that up there. Yeah, this thing got mucked up. Again, I'm not like doing section by section. I'm just going to clean some of it while we hang out here for, you know, towards the end of the stream. I wouldn't go this fast normally. Well, starting this weekend, the next stream for me will be on Thursday, where we will continue. I don't think we're going to finish the Gyan, but we're going to get, like, close to it, because the Gyan that we're currently working on has so many weapons, and the weapons are pretty detailed and big, that I feel like we're not going to finish on Thursday. We'll probably wrap it up on Saturday, is my guess. But for the next, not tonight, but the next few streams, we will end streams by raiding Desert Bus for Hope, which is starting up. Which I now need to, oh yeah, I gotta go right here, go over there here, and then see Desert Bus for Hope will be starting, yeah, in 2 days and 19 hours. So not Thursday, yeah, so this weekend, November 14th at 3 p.m. We'll be getting that. So that is Yeah, that's 3 days from now. So Saturday we'll be raiding and going through all that for Desert Bus for Hope, because that is what we want to do here. I hate that I have to do this. I want them to fucking fix and finish the goddamn make borderless window work. Make the thing that you had in the first game work in this game. I know it is not the easiest task to do, but... And maybe the fact that I have 3 monitors makes that harder than if I just had 2 monitors, but... I want it to work again, because it's just nice and convenient to have, and lesser games have it. Games that don't cost money have it. The hatch. Wait, can we open up this hatch? No. Can't open up that hatch. So we can just spray like this, but why spray like that when you can walk all right over it? Just walk around with it. Clean all this stuff. Real good. But yeah, so not Thursday, but Saturday we'll start to raid the fine folks at Desert Bus for Hope as they raise a bunch of money for Child's Play. I believe they've already raised like $8,000 and it hasn't started yet. Which is rules. Of course, you know, oh yes. Well, you might not know this bandstand has become a pulpit for every tin pot gas bag wanting to give their warm bake on where it might have come from or what it all might mean. This is... Okay, so Parky has some of the best language in this game. That whole thing was awesome. I love every bit of that. People from Muckingham spray like this, and people from Buckingham spray like this. Yes, indeed. You can't do... Lord Crashton, you can't do that routine anymore. With woke and all. You can't do that. That routine doesn't work anymore. You got to retire that. Buckerton used to be cool, and they would laugh along with you, but now they're not cool. They don't like it, so you can't do that. You can't do that stuff anymore. Unless you're from Buckerton, then you can. If you're in your Buckerton, you can make those jokes. But if you're not from there, they don't like it because of woke. Floor. Almost done with the floor. And then the stairs. And the base here. You can do a lot with this fucking floor cleaning thing. The surf ace. You can do a whole lot with it. It's a little finicky, but you can get a lot there. Yes, Woke 2. The sequel to Woke. And if you really book with it, it doesn't work if you do that. If you hit sprint, it does not work. Which makes sense. It makes sense that when you hit sprint, you stop spraying water. Like, I'm not mad about that at all. I think that's fine that if you hit the sprint button, it's like, well, no, we're not doing this anymore. You don't get to clean over here. I think that's fine. I think that is a fine decision that they made. This mess hurts my heart. Yes, yeah, Lord Crashington, sometimes there's stuff, like, the fact that behind that gas station, one, the fact that there is, like, a little play area for the kids behind a gas station, but that play area is covered in grime, like, I don't love that. I don't like any of the times where it's just like, oh, this is for kids and it's not being maintained. I don't enjoy that. That does hit me, even though obviously all of this is just pixels. But yeah, that does make me think like, oh, kids have got to play in the dirt or don't get to play at all. That's a bummer. And yes, perhaps playing behind the gas station is not the best idea in the world, but they put a play area back there and it's dirty, so we're gonna have to clean. I'm gonna have to clean that on my own time. That's gonna be for me. That's a Pat does that later thing. Because right now what I'm gonna do is exit the game. I'm gonna hit the quit button. Get out of the game. Because that's our stream. We power washed a lot of stuff tonight, which is great. We're currently at 19, or so, we're at my dashboard says 20 subscribers. It doesn't say 19, so I don't know what's going on there. But I'm gonna hit the old properties here. See if we can get a refresh. Nope, it still says 19. I don't know what's going on. There is a difference of opinion between this and my dashboard, but whatever. That doesn't matter. We're trying to get to 40 subscribers. Wanted to mention that. But what's going to happen right now is we're going to go on a raid. We are going to go find somebody doing cool stuff that we want to go see what they're up to and hang out. Because we always end with a raid. That's what we do. Shout out to M. John. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well out there, M. John, because that's what you always said. Who is hanging out that we want to go hang out with that is playing a video game that I don't mind seeing? Arthur Geese is playing The Outer Worlds 2. I have no idea where in The Outer Worlds 2 Arthur is, but we will go hang out with Arthur and see what they're what they got going on. And I hope you will come and join me on this raid. I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time. I did. As I said, my next stream will be on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where I continue working on a model kit, and we'll talk about various gaming stories. There was a state of play focusing on Japan that I watched half of, and I will watch the rest of before Thursday's stream. We'll talk about that. Maybe talk about some wrestling, because it'll be the night after some wrestling shenanigans that I'm looking forward to. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.